Let's talk about the evolution of punk into something more experimental, more political, and more rhythmically adventurous. Let's talk about Entertainment by the band Gang of Four that came out in 1979. This isn't just an important record in the post-punk genre, it's a blueprint, it's a mission statement, and for many, it's the album that truly defined what post-punk could be. Gang of Four came out of Leeds, England, at a time when punk had already made its explosive entrance. The Sex Pistols had imploded, the Clash were already evolving beyond three-chord thrash, and the audiences were hungry for something deeper. Gang of Four delivered that, but not in the way people might have expected. Entertainment wasn't just about rebellion in sound, it was about rebellion in structure, in message, and in theory. Musically, the album is raw but, calculated. Andy Gill's guitar doesn't play pretty solos. It scratches, stabs, and slashes, like a weapon. It's jagged, often leaving space instead of filling it. The rhythm section, Dave Allen on bass and Hugo Burnham on drums, locks into funky, almost danceable grooves, but it's not funky for the sake of feel-good movement. It's weaponized funk. It makes you move while it makes you think. And lyrically, Entertainment is aggressively political, but not, preachy. Songs like Damaged Goods, Natural's Not In It, and At Home He's a Tourist, dissect consumerism, gender roles, alienation, and capitalism with biting irony and Marxist critique. These weren't just, punk slogans. They were complex critiques wrapped in angular riffs and disjointed rhythms. Gang of Four weren't trying to burn the system down with fire. They were trying to expose its wiring, if you will. Damaged Goods, for example, isn't just a breakup song. It's a metaphor for, common modified relationships where people treat each other like products. Natural's Not In It questions how much your desires are truly natural, or whether you're shaped by advertising and social conditionings. These ideas were way ahead of their time, and they're still relevant today. Now, what makes Entertainment seminal is the post-punk movement, is how it expanded the language of punk. Instead of just, being fast and loud, Gang of Four was, they were angular and intellectual. They brought in elements of funk and dub and even avant-garde minimalism. In doing so, they helped create a space for bands like Public Image Limited, Talking Heads, Fugazi, and later acts like Franz Ferdinand and LCD Sound System. This was music that challenged not just the listeners' ears, but their brains. And that's a big part of what post-punk was all about. Rejecting musical conformity and using a platform to explore ideas and, aesthetics the traditional rock and punk didn't even touch. In the end, Entertainment isn't just a classic album because it's sound. It's classic because it's intent. It opened doors for what post-punk could be, danceable but not confrontational, fun but deeply critical. It proved that music could be entertaining and unsettling at the same time. More than 40 years later, it still feels vital, still dangerous, still sharp, and that's what makes of something truly seminal. And this is an amazing album. If you haven't checked it out, I strongly suggest it. Check it out. Let me know what you think.